pharma space, and Zydus corrects nearly 4% after Teva Pharma receives an approval from the US FDA for an ulcerative colitis drug threatening Zydus' monopoly in the generic market. Now, Zydus will also pick up a 50% stake in Sterling Biotech for 550 crore rupees. Ekta Batra is right here with all the details. Ekta, tell us.
Well, I'll start with the fact that Teva has received US FDA approval for the ulcerative colitis drug Asacol HD. They will be launching the generic version. Zydus was the only generic in the market for a long time, and it is estimated that the drug accounted for around 3 to 5% of Zydus' revenue and 8 to 10% of their EBITDA in FY24. Now, Jefferies assumes that the product contribution for Zydus is going to fall to less than 1% of revenue and less than 3% of EBITDA in FY26. But the sharp decline in earnings from new entrants in Asacol HD is going to decline or not going to impact Zydus as much due to factors that they've launched a recent drug which is basically, used for overactive bladders, Mirabegron generic, and there is increasing contribution from Revlimid generic as well. Plus, they believe they have a strong pipeline of launches for the US, so all this should negate the impact of more competition in Asacol HD, according to Jefferies. Now, IIFL says that the competition has entered a couple of quarters earlier than expected. The impact is likely to play out from Q2 of FY25 versus Q4 is what they had anticipated. Zydus is likely to see an erosion of $25 million EBITDA from this product, according to IIFL. Now, the additional piece of news is that Zydus is going to buy 50% in Sterling Biotech for 550 crores. It's one of the biggest producers of pharma gelatin. FY24 revenue 455 odd crores. Now, Nomura has written on it. We have a neutral and a target price of 1,020. They believe that Sterling Biotech is valued at a 70% premium of around 1,100 crores versus the valuation of 640 crores under the IBC, and the current profitability is weak given the revenue growth and low EBITDA margins. They don't believe the acquisition is going to be earnings accretive in the near term.
Rising competition and the street does not like it. Ekta, thanks a lot for that. Lowest point of the day now for Zydus, almost 6% lower as we speak now at around 1,110 is Zydus. But moving on then.